Hey guys, Galucia here, and bringing you some more Minecraft adventures. Pretty much knew that this was going to happen. I got some zombies spawning on the roof. I planned on lighting it eventually once I had, started working on the fencing and whatnot, but obviously, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, I don't have time to wait for that, so I'm lighting it now. So we don't have any mishaps, especially if like something spawned on the roof and then found its way down here. That would be unfortunate. I apologize about the rain. It's extremely loud and in my ear. I just had to turn my speaker down. I could barely understand what I was trying to say to you guys. Okay, so what did I want to do? I went out and got a little bit of wood so that we could get started with some stuff here. Click. Couple things I need to do. Let's just start out with that many sticks for now. I'll make a gate for the top there. That's important. And then I need 4 signs. Do I even have enough wood for 4 signs? Looks just barely. Timed it perfect. Look at that. I am the man. All right. Let me throw this gate up here for security reasons. Oh, good. It stopped raining. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. Okay. Yay. Okay. So, I know what I'm going to do with the downstairs now. Okay. First floor. Starting here. Sign. Let's start on the bottom, since I can't put them next to torches anyway. Okay. So, I had a suggestion about suggestions. And the suggestion was, for those of you that are suggesting things that are being used, that I create a wall for those people. So that's what I'm doing. So that's the person that suggested the beach house, obviously, and that is the person that suggested the layered house. Okay, and the person that suggested the signs idea, the sign wall. So good suggestion, because it inherently gets you in the suggestion. Wall of signs. Booyah. And then the next one, which is the one that we're about to handle. Let's see if I get this right. MKTA Foya. I've done this before. Consistency. There we go. Okay. Cactus barrier. So I've done something like this before. And basically, in the past, what it's entailed, and what it's going to entail right now, in a slightly different fashion, is I said I was going to make this all beach around the house, so that it's actually a beach house. Dig up all this dirt and stone and make a sand. Moon, where are you? Ugh. I don't have a bed yet. That's another thing I need to do. If I can find some sheep, I'll take care of the situation. But, so what I'm going to start working on today is fighting Gumbies, apparently. What's up, sucker? What you got? You ain't got nothing. That's what I thought. One down, one to go. Don't blow up. Come off it. Nowhere near you. Whatever. I need sand anyway, so I'll just leave the crater. Usually I fill craters back in, but I need sand. So we're going to replace the entire area around our house with cacti. So the hilariousness that will ensue is that when mobs attempt to come to the house and fall down, they're going to fall down on top of cactus, which will obviously kill them. What I was planning on doing originally, when I was thinking about the whole fact of the mobs falling down and stuff, was I was planning on making some type of monster trap thing, you know, using a flow of water so that we can automatically collect whatever they drop. But I like the cactus idea. See? Look at that dumb spider. You and all your friends are going to be dying around my house in that exact fashion. So, yeah, I think it's a really funny idea. I have no real reason to or need to go around my house at all, so it's not going to hinder me at all, so I don't really care. So, little bit of adventuring, fighting a couple mobs while we collect some cacti. We don't need a ton, obviously, since cactus grows pretty rapidly. Whatever I don't, if I don't get enough to finish it now, it'll grow, and then I could just collect it from around the house and finish it off. So, get like just these two right here. That'll be good. That'll finish us up. That'll give us a nice even 30. I don't think that's enough. Well, in fact, I know that's not enough to stretch around. But that's okay, because we also have to collect a lot of sand. And sand doesn't grow, so this we have to do in abundance. But yeah, a lot of awesome ideas. I've really enjoyed the Peeps' participation and everything that's going on, and I stated it in the description for episode 51. But for every week, it won't be every single week, but every week that I can. Minecraft Adventures is going to be a 2-episode-a-week series from now on, every Wednesday and Friday, because I'm getting max participation with, yes, I will kill you with pork chops. I'm getting max participation from you, the peeps, and distracted by zombies and gumbies. Oh, he spotted me, alright. This sucks. I need to make an iron sword. That's going to happen because this stone sword's about done. And then we're upgrading because it's taking me forever to fight crap. Take that, sugarcane. Alright. Might as well pick that sugarcane up. Sulfur or gunpowder, since they made the name make sense and I keep forgetting. Let's fix these while we're at it. So yeah, since I've been getting max participation, you guys have been doing a really good job with suggesting awesome stuff to do. And there's no way that I can get to all of them. And a lot of them are really good. And I've read some really good ones where I've been like, that's a really good idea. It's a shame I don't have time to do that. And, you know, up to now, they've pretty much all been building suggestions. But it could also be, you know, just suggestions on the type of adventures that we should go on. It is, in fact, called Minecraft Adventures. And since I'm in a survival series for this season, because last season was pretty much solely in creative mode, so for this season I was trying to do a more survival thing and actually do some adventuring. So once we, you know, like suggestions could just be about the types of tools or weapons that I would need, and then, you know, the type of adventures I should go on, where I should go, what I should be looking for, like give a purpose to them. Also, I was thinking about some challenges, kind of take the idea from my Black Ops Zombie video series that I still occasionally want to record for, even though Black Ops is obviously an older game now, but zombie mode is still very fun. And me and Raptor and some of my other friends, we're going to take that and also incorporate Spec Ops survival, and keep doing the whole challenges thing where you guys would suggest stuff that we could do, challenges to make it hard. Since this is Minecraft Adventures, you could do the same thing here. Just submit a challenge of some kind, and then we can go out and see what happens. Like, oh, I want you to go out with nothing but like one set of armor and whatever, like 2 iron swords, and you can't come back until you reach, you know, level 15 or something like that, and or, you know, whatever, just something that you would like to see me tackle. It doesn't have to be buildings, especially since we're in survival. I love building in survival because I like the challenge of having to collect all of, I mean, like, this is the, what, 4th episode in the season, and like so far we built a shelter and did some modifications, a little bit of a like all of that could have been done in one episode if this was creative. So I like that aspect of it. I like the challenge, but at the same time, you know, really, really ridiculous suggestions as far as like things that we can build. I'm not going to be as enthusiastic about tackling them because you just look at it and you're like, that is not going to be an easy feat in survival, and I kind of feel like that's unnecessary. But that just means that I could save that suggestion for when I was playing in creative again, which, you know, eventually we will do. Probably eventually I'll go ahead and make a new, like, but the next time we go ahead with a creative series, it'll probably be in Flatland, just to mess around with that new feature. It's a pretty cool feature. So, you know, I spend a lot of time leveling, even in creative. That takes some time. So having a flat area to work with seems like it would be a nice feature. So we could definitely look into that. What's going on underneath my house here? I must have dug something up from there and forgotten all about it. Because I had some other suggestions about things to do with basements and stuff like that. A couple of those suggestions are going to get kind of combined, just like I did for the shelter idea. We ended up combining 2 shelter ideas into one. I'm going to combine a couple different basement ideas, so eventually I will have a basement. Right now, just focusing on all of this goodness. Da-da-da. Whoops. Alright. So yeah, so don't, you know, think that you can't make suggestions for builds, but some of those might get written down and recycled for the following season when we're actually doing stuff for that, and it would be appropriate. I think I got too much sand. Let's get started with a cactus, though. That way it can start growing. Okay. Oh, poop. That's right. I can't build it directly next to the house. Forgot about that. Ah, poop. I can't build it directly next to that either. Well, that means I'm going to have to stagger them like this. Ow. I meant to do it like this all the way down, but since it's only 3 wide, that is problematic and unfortunate because this isn't going to be nearly as effective for killing random mobs that fall down into my pit of death. It's not nearly as much of a pit of death. May end up... Well, I could just back this wall off another one. Just dig the whole thing around. Backing it off, making it 4 instead of 3. And then that would be that. And that would solve for the problem. And then they would be staggered in a zigzagged pattern, and the odds of them hitting them would be highly increased. So I guess that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. So, but this episode is already surprisingly long. Wow, how did I end up yabbing for that long? So we'll leave it at that, guys. We got the wall up. I think that's the most important thing, so that the proper peeps get their notoriety there. I know when I was making the first set of these, like episode 50, 51, I was working on stuff that people had suggested, but I forgot to write down their names, so I couldn't remember them, and I felt bad. I was like, they made a cool suggestion that I'm using, and I don't even remember their damn names, so now I can't post it up. So now we can. So good idea, Bob, and I will definitely keep up with that throughout the length of the series. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to get done placing the cacti all around, and it's going to take me a few minutes to bash that wall away. And then I'm going to go through and look at some more of your suggestions, because I honestly have no idea what I'm going to do after this. I just set out to work on the cactus scenario without really having any plans for the future. Maybe the basement. There was some good basement ideas. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Hey, guys, real quick, I wanted to show you this thing in action, because now all these guys are getting bunched down there. They're getting hit by cacti, and they also were ended up fighting each other. So, oh yeah, I can walk on lips now. Haha. So yeah, it worked pretty good. Bunch of gummies and stuff fell down there. Watch and observe. They definitely fall past the things at first because it's such a far fall that seems like they're maybe hitting them and bouncing off and falling onto the inner part. They are still crowding the door that I need to use to get to my mine shaft there, but I also have a solution to that. I planned on possibly getting rid of those two cacti, and creating a little like tunnel to directly connect them so that I can get through safely. So, little admin update there. One wall complete. That's what it's looking like. It's getting the job done. Okay, guys, so my 2 links of the day are an Industrial Craft Adventures. It's the latest episode that I just posted on Monday, where I started working on making some of the advanced components so that we can start working on some of the end game advanced machines, and the last episode of Minecraft Adventures, where we finished with our shelter and got a nice look at some quality mining. So check both those out if you want to, and if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that sub button, because it's warm and fuzzy, and it has a random chance drop of cookies. And the like button also has a random chance drop of cookies. It's completely random. I can't guarantee it. Might give you a cookie. You want a cookie?